Clarity of Purpose, How to Find Direction and Achieve Your Dreams. Introduction. What if everything you ever wanted, everything you ever dreamed of, was already within your reach? The challenge isn't that your dreams are too big, but that we often find ourselves wandering, unsure of the path to take or where to start. The world doesn't give us a map to success, and most of us were never taught how to align our deepest desires with the daily choices we make. But the truth is, you have the power to design a life that reflects your purpose and to steer your life towards the destination that will bring you fulfillment. The gap between the person you are today and the person who is living the life of their dreams is not some insurmountable chasm. It is a gap that can be bridged with clarity. Clarity of purpose doesn't just reveal the how of your goals, it illuminates the reasons behind them, aligning your passions with your actions and turning every step forward into a meaningful one. Imagine waking up each day with a sense of direction, knowing not only what you want, but why you want it. A life that isn't just about achieving goals, but about building a foundation where every decision is made with intention. Purpose doesn't have to be an elusive idea. It can be the very compass that guides every move you make, no matter how small or how significant. This journey toward clarity starts with a single question. What if your dreams weren't far off, but waiting for you to unlock the door? It's time to step into a new mindset, one where decisions are guided by clarity, where the noise fades and your true desires take center stage. The power to find direction lies not in grand leaps, but in the awareness of the next step, one that brings you closer to a life lived on purpose. Chapter 1. The Essence of Purpose. At the core of every remarkable achievement, every meaningful action, lies a singular force, purpose. It is the unspoken energy that powers both mundane tasks and grand ventures. Without it, goals remain fragmented, efforts scatter, and directionless actions lead to empty victories. Purpose, however, has the ability to align every decision, guiding us with clarity through the maze of choices that life presents. When purpose is fully realized, it acts as a natural filter, helping to separate what is essential from what is extraneous, what is meaningful from what is fleeting. The pursuit of purpose begins in the quiet spaces, the moments when we are alone with our thoughts, when distractions are stripped away, and we are left with nothing but the clarity of our own desires. It is easy to get lost in the noise of expectations, whether external or internal, pushing us in all directions. But true purpose doesn't come from external validation or from meeting the ideals set by others. It emerges from within, shaped by our unique experiences, values, and vision of what is meaningful. Discovering it is not about finding a predetermined path, but about crafting one that resonates deeply with who we truly are. As we look deeper into why we want to succeed, it becomes apparent that purpose isn't a singular destination, but a continuous journey. Success then isn't merely defined by achievements or the number of goals we check off. It is defined by whether our efforts align with our deeper values and aspirations. When we make decisions with purpose at the forefront, our choices no longer feel burdensome or scattered. They become intentional acts that build upon each other, leading us steadily toward the life we have envisioned. This clarity of purpose transforms everything. It allows us to remain anchored, even in moments of uncertainty or adversity. The challenges and obstacles that once seemed overwhelming now appear as opportunities to reaffirm our commitment to what truly matters. It makes even the smallest actions feel meaningful, as we are no longer going through the motions, but actively engaging in the unfolding of our purpose. When purpose is the lens through which we view the world, everything becomes purposeful. The people we interact with, the tasks we take on, and even the failures we encounter all serve a greater function, guiding us closer to the fulfillment of our deeper goals. Purpose infuses life with meaning, and in doing so, it illuminates the path forward, making every decision an intentional step toward a life well lived. Chapter 2. Unlocking Your True Potential. Within each of us, there lies an untapped reservoir of potential, vast, powerful, and capable of achieving things we often only dream about. Yet for many, this potential remains dormant, held back by self-doubt, fear, or the overwhelming weight of external expectations. The journey toward unlocking your true potential begins not with a grand revelation or dramatic transformation, but with a subtle shift in perspective, recognizing that the strength to change, to grow, and to reach beyond your current limits has always been within you. The first step in uncovering this potential is understanding that it is not a single static entity, but a dynamic collection of traits, abilities, and experiences that can be refined and developed. It is a constant evolution, where the potential to become more than what you currently are exists in every thought, every action, and every challenge you face. This is not an abstract concept. It is a reality shaped by your choices, the risks you are willing to take, and the commitments you make to your own growth. The process begins with clarity. To realize your full potential, you must first define what more looks like for you. It's not enough to follow the path of others or chase goals that don't resonate with your true self. You must dig deep, uncover the desires and dreams that have always existed beneath the surface, and allow them to guide your steps forward. Your potential cannot be fully unlocked by following someone else's script. It is awakened when you acknowledge your unique set of strengths, weaknesses, passions, and fears, and use them as the foundation for your goals. A critical part of unlocking potential lies in confronting and embracing your limitations. Far from being obstacles, limitations are the very things that offer opportunities for growth. The person you are today was shaped by overcoming challenges, and the person you are becoming will be forged in much the same way. Recognizing that you have the power to transform any perceived weakness into a strength gives you an undeniable edge in your pursuit of greatness. Potential isn't just about raw ability. It's about your capacity to adapt, to learn, and to persist even when the path is unclear. Equally important is the understanding that unlocking your potential requires action. It is not enough to dream or to recognize your capabilities. You must be willing to step forward, often into discomfort, to test the boundaries of what you believe is possible. It is in these moments of taking bold action that your potential reveals itself in unexpected ways. The confidence that comes from seeing yourself progress, from knowing that you are capable of handling challenges that once seemed insurmountable, creates momentum. This momentum becomes the force that propels you toward the realization of your highest goals. The road to unlocking your true potential is not linear. It is full of setbacks, diversions, and moments of doubt. But each of these is a piece of the puzzle, each one offering insights into what needs to be refined, adjusted, or completely reimagined. Through it all, the key is to stay committed to the process of growth, remembering that every action, no matter how small, contributes to the unfolding of a future where your potential is fully realized. When you stop seeing potential as something outside of yourself and start embracing it as something that lives inside you, you will begin to move through the world with the certainty that the life you want is already within reach. Chapter 3. Creating a Vision that Inspires. A compelling vision is more than just a mental image of what you hope to achieve. It is the guiding star that keeps you focused, even when the path is uncertain. When you craft a vision that truly inspires, you don't simply set a destination. You create a deep emotional connection to that future, one that pulls you forward through every challenge and setback. At the heart of this vision is clarity. Without a clear understanding of where you want to go, every choice becomes more difficult, every setback more discouraging. Your vision is the filter through which you view all opportunities, helping you discern what aligns with your true purpose and what does not. The more specific and vivid your vision, the more it will shape your daily decisions. Whether it's an image of career success, personal growth, or making a meaningful impact, the clarity with which you see this future makes it more than just a dream. It makes it a reality waiting to unfold. But a vision is not a fantasy. It is a reflection of your values, the very essence of who you are and what matters most to you. It is grounded in authenticity, meaning that every step you take toward your vision is an affirmation of your true self. Success without fulfillment is hollow, and a vision built on the wrong foundations will never truly satisfy you. Therefore, it's essential that your vision is deeply rooted in what aligns with your values. This is not about achieving a predetermined form of success. It is about creating a life that reflects your deepest passions, your principles, and your desires. This alignment is what makes your vision so powerful. When you set a goal based solely on external rewards, such as wealth, recognition, or status, you may find yourself working tirelessly only to feel a sense of emptiness once those goals are achieved. True inspiration comes when you create a vision based on personal fulfillment and inner meaning. It's not about how the world perceives your success, but how you feel when you move closer to your purpose. This deeper sense of alignment fosters resilience, for it's far easier to overcome setbacks when your efforts are driven by something that resonates with your core. A compelling vision also requires flexibility. As life unfolds, you will face new experiences and challenges that reshape your perspective. Your vision must allow room for adaptation, enabling you to adjust your course without losing sight of your end goal. Flexibility doesn't mean abandoning your vision. It means embracing the inevitable changes along the way and trusting that they contribute to the greater picture. This adaptability ensures that your vision remains relevant, even in the face of evolving circumstances. When you think of a vision that inspires, consider not just the achievement of a specific goal, but the emotional and psychological journey it represents. It is a journey of growth, challenge, and triumph over obstacles. The stronger your emotional connection to this vision, the more it will fuel your determination and drive. This vision becomes your personal manifesto, something you live and breathe every day. It's the reminder in moments of doubt that what you're working toward is not just possible, but already part of who you are becoming. The most effective visions are often those that transcend individual achievements and reach into the realm of contribution. When you shape your vision not just around personal success, but also around how you can positively impact others, you tap into a deeper source of motivation. This shift expands your focus, taking the emphasis off the self and placing it on the collective, on the ways in which your growth serves not just your own aspirations, but also the world around you. A vision that inspires is not confined to individual desires. It grows to encompass the needs, hopes, and dreams of others, creating a sense of purpose that is larger than any single achievement. As you craft your own vision, keep in mind that this process is not a one-time event, but a continual unfolding. Your vision will evolve as you do, deepening and refining with each new experience and lesson. The more clearly you define and embrace your vision, the more it will shape your actions, infuse your decisions with purpose, and light the way forward. When your vision is truly inspiring, it becomes an unshakable force, pulling you toward your dreams with unwavering certainty. Chapter 4. Embracing the Path of Self-Discovery. There is a subtle yet profound power in knowing yourself. Beneath the layers of daily obligations and external expectations lies a well of untapped potential, a reservoir of strengths, desires, and ideas waiting to be understood. Self-discovery is not a single moment of revelation, but a lifelong journey, a process of peeling back the layers of who you are to uncover the true essence of your being. In the quest for personal growth, there is no external map. The answers you seek are not found in the expectations of others, nor are they etched in the fleeting trends of the world. The only way to truly discover your path is by looking inward, by quieting the noise and seeking clarity in your thoughts and feelings. This process is often uncomfortable because it requires confronting parts of yourself that you may have ignored or suppressed. Yet, it is through this discomfort that transformation begins. Each uncomfortable moment is a step closer to understanding who you truly are, free from the labels, judgments, and societal pressures that have shaped your identity. The first step in this path is to acknowledge the power of introspection. It's easy to get caught up in the external world, what others expect of you, what you think you should be doing, or the rush of modern life that constantly demands your attention. But none of this leads to true fulfillment. To know your passions, talents, and deeper motivations, you must learn the art of stillness. It is in the quiet moments of reflection that the truth about your desires rises to the surface. When you make space for yourself, away from the distractions of the outside world, you can hear the voice of your intuition clearly. It speaks to you in subtle nudges, quiet urges, and moments of deep resonance. Self-discovery involves more than just identifying what excites you or what you're good at. It's also about uncovering the patterns in your life. Often the clues to your deepest desires lie not in singular moments of joy or achievement, but in the recurring themes that emerge throughout your life. The things you return to time and again, whether consciously or unconsciously, offer insight into your true nature. What are the things you find yourself drawn to, even when no one is watching? What activities make time seem to disappear? These are not mere hobbies or passing interests. They are the reflections of your inner self, pointing you toward your authentic path. Understanding your talents is also a crucial aspect of self-discovery. Talents are often something that come naturally to us, yet we may overlook or dismiss them because they seem too easy or not valuable. But recognizing and embracing these natural abilities is key to tapping into your full potential. There is no need to force yourself into molds that don't fit. Instead, by focusing on your innate strengths, you can build a life that plays to your natural gifts, making the process of achieving success feel almost effortless. As you move forward on this path, it's important to remain open to change. Self-discovery is not a destination, but rather a continuous unfolding. The person you are today may not be the person you are tomorrow, and that's okay. Growth is a constant, evolving process, and with each new phase of life comes a deeper understanding of who you are. The things you once thought were important may shift, and new passions or directions may emerge. The key is to stay curious, to continually question your assumptions, and to never stop exploring the depths of your own being. In this journey, there will be moments of doubt when the path ahead seems unclear and your inner voice may feel muffled. But it's in these moments of uncertainty that the most valuable insights often arise. Trust yourself. Trust the process. The more you explore and engage with your own inner world, the clearer the path will become. There is no shortcut to self-discovery, but the rewards are immeasurable. As you gain a deeper understanding of your passions and talents, you begin to align your actions with your true self, and this alignment brings a sense of peace, purpose, and fulfillment that cannot be found anywhere else. As you embark on this journey, remember that self-discovery is not an isolated process. It is deeply connected to the world around you. The more you understand yourself, the more you will understand your place in the world. Your passions, your talents, your motivations are not meant to be hoarded or hidden. They are meant to be shared, to be expressed, and to serve the greater good. The world needs you to show up as your authentic self, and only through the ongoing journey of self-discovery can you do that with confidence and clarity. The path of self-discovery is a powerful one, filled with moments of revelation, growth, and transformation. It is a journey that requires courage, commitment, and a willingness to face the unknown. But through this process, you will uncover a deeper understanding of yourself, and from that place of clarity, you will be able to move forward with purpose, intention, and a deeper connection to the world around you. Chapter 5. Mastering Focus in a Distracted World. In an era defined by constant connectivity, information overload, and an endless stream of demands, the ability to maintain sharp focus has become a rare and invaluable skill. Distractions are no longer just a nuisance. They have become a pervasive force that subtly infiltrates every corner of our lives. From the ping of notifications to the lure of social media, the pull of modern distractions threatens to disrupt our concentration and obscure our purpose. And yet, amid this chaos, the ability to focus remains the single most important factor separating those who merely drift from those who consciously shape their lives. Mastering focus requires more than just turning off notifications or making to-do lists. It requires a complete shift in how we relate to the present moment. Focus is not merely about staying busy. It's about directing your energy and attention toward a singular purpose. In order to truly focus, you must be able to silence the noise, both external and internal. The mind has a natural tendency to wander, often pulling you in 1,000 different directions. But it is within this noise that clarity resides, if only you can find the stillness required to hear it. One of the most powerful ways to reclaim focus is by learning to control your environment. Your surroundings play a crucial role in determining the quality of your attention. A cluttered desk, a noisy room, or even a chaotic mental state can create an environment that fosters distraction. To counter this, creating a space that supports your goals and minimizes potential distractions is essential. This could mean designing a dedicated work area, setting boundaries with technology, or simply taking regular breaks to reset your mind. Your environment becomes a mirror of your internal state, so when it is organized and clear, your focus can follow suit. Beyond the external environment, managing your internal environment is equally important. The constant chatter of the mind, worries, anxieties, and endless thoughts can fragment your attention. The practice of mindfulness offers a solution, helping to ground you in the present moment. It teaches you to recognize when your thoughts begin to drift and gently guide them back to your chosen task. By becoming more aware of your mental patterns, you can train your mind to resist the pull of distractions, returning again and again to the task at hand. Focus is also about setting clear intentions. When you lack a clear sense of purpose or direction, it becomes easier to succumb to distractions. However, when you have a deep understanding of why you are doing something, whether it's the pursuit of a long-term goal or the completion of a simple task, your mind will naturally prioritize that action over the myriad distractions around you. Each moment of focus builds momentum, propelling you forward toward your vision. It's important to recognize that mastering focus is not about rigid self-discipline or extreme measures. It's about cultivating a relationship with your attention. It's a process of returning to your center again and again each time you are pulled away. The practice of focus is a practice of awareness, of presence, and of intentionality. Chapter 6. Harnessing the Power of Small Actions. Big dreams often seem distant, out of reach, or even overwhelming. The sheer scope of what we want to achieve can lead to paralysis, as we become consumed by the enormity of our ambitions. However, the path to success is rarely forged in grand, sweeping gestures. Instead, it is the result of countless small, deliberate actions taken consistently over time. It is in the accumulation of these small steps that the foundation for larger success is laid. One of the most powerful ways to move closer to your dreams is by breaking them down into manageable parts. Rather than focusing on the destination, direct your attention to the small, daily tasks that will get you there. Every small action you take is a building block, and when combined with others, these building blocks form a sturdy foundation for growth. Progress doesn't need to be rapid to be meaningful. Often the most significant achievements are the result of slow, consistent effort rather than bursts of intense activity followed by long periods of inactivity. The key to harnessing the power of small actions lies in cultivating habits. Habits are the autopilot system of our lives. They shape our daily behaviors and determine our long-term success. If you can make small, positive actions a part of your routine, they will begin to accumulate and compound over time. For example, setting aside just 10 minutes each day to work toward your goal can yield significant results over the course of a year. It's not about working harder, but about working smarter and being intentional with your time. Another vital component of this approach is the mindset of consistency rather than perfection. Perfectionism often leads to inaction as we wait for the perfect conditions or the perfect moment to begin. But the truth is, waiting for perfection keeps us stuck in the same place. Instead of striving for flawless execution, focus on showing up, taking action, and making progress. The key is consistency, the willingness to take small actions every day, regardless of how imperfect they may seem at the time. Small actions also have the power to build momentum. As you start to see the results of your efforts, no matter how small, you begin to gain confidence in your ability to achieve your goals. This momentum creates a cycle of success, where each action feeds into the next, propelling you forward and making the process of progress feel natural rather than forced. Over time, these small actions will lead to extraordinary results. The more you focus on doing the small things with purpose and intention, the more you will realize that the journey itself becomes as rewarding as the destination. Harnessing the power of small actions is the secret to turning big dreams into achievable milestones. Chapter 7. Resilience in the face of setbacks. No path to success is without obstacles. Along the way, there will inevitably be setbacks, moments when things don't go as planned, when rejection or failure seem like insurmountable barriers. The question is not whether setbacks will occur, but how you will respond when they do. Resilience is the capacity to recover quickly from difficulties, to face adversity with strength, and to continue moving forward despite the challenges. Resilience doesn't mean avoiding or ignoring the pain that comes with failure. Rather, it's about learning to navigate through it, acknowledging the setbacks, and using them as opportunities for growth. Life's challenges are not obstacles to your success, but lessons that prepare you for the next stage of your journey. The difference between those who succeed and those who don't often lies in their ability to bounce back after failure. Rather than seeing failure as an endpoint, resilient individuals view it as a stepping stone, a necessary part of the learning process. One of the most powerful tools for developing resilience is perspective. How you view the setback can either paralyze you or propel you forward. Those who succeed see failure as temporary, a single moment in time that does not define them or their future. When faced with setbacks, they remind themselves of their purpose, their vision, and their long-term goals. They understand that no single failure is permanent, and each challenge is simply another opportunity to learn and grow. Another critical aspect of resilience is self-compassion. It's easy to be hard on yourself when things don't go as planned, but this inner criticism only exacerbates the pain. Instead of berating yourself for mistakes, practice kindness toward yourself. Acknowledge the struggle, accept that setbacks are part of the process, and give yourself permission to fail without judgment. This self-compassion allows you to maintain your confidence and sense of self-worth, even in the face of difficulty. Resilience also requires the ability to adapt. Setbacks often signal that something needs to change, whether it's a shift in strategy, a new way of thinking, or a change in behavior. Instead of resisting the need for change, resilient individuals embrace it, knowing that adaptability is the key to thriving in an ever-changing world. Being flexible and open to new solutions enables you to stay focused on the end goal, even if the path to get there looks different than originally imagined. Ultimately, resilience is not about avoiding failure, but about building the strength to keep going when the going gets tough. It's about developing the mental and emotional toughness to face obstacles with determination, knowing that each challenge is simply another opportunity to prove your ability to rise above it. Chapter 8. Aligning your daily habits with your dreams. Every day, we make countless choices, some small, some significant, that shape the direction of our lives. But it's the daily habits that often have the greatest impact on our success. The choices you make each day, no matter how seemingly insignificant, build the foundation for your future. If your daily habits are misaligned with your long-term vision, no amount of ambition or desire will make a difference. Your routines must support your dreams, not hinder them. Aligning your habits with your dreams begins with clarity. You must first have a clear understanding of what you want to achieve and why it matters. This clarity acts as a compass, guiding you in making decisions about how to spend your time and energy. Once you have that vision, you can evaluate your current habits and determine which ones serve your goals and which ones are holding you back. It's easy to fall into the trap of habits that don't align with your goals. For example, if your dream is to live a healthier lifestyle, but your daily habit is to skip meals and stay up late watching TV, there is a disconnect between your actions and your aspirations. Aligning your habits with your dreams requires consistency and discipline, but more importantly, it requires awareness. By making small changes to your routine that support your vision, you will gradually move closer to your ideal life. The power of habit lies in its ability to compound over time. When you consistently align your daily actions with your long-term goals, the results accumulate. It is the consistency of your actions, not the magnitude, that determines your success. Therefore, focus on building habits that reinforce your vision and create the momentum necessary to achieve your dreams. The key is to take small, intentional steps each day, making progress even when the larger goal seems distant or overwhelming. Chapter 9. The role of passion in sustaining purpose. Passion is the force that propels us forward, even in the face of difficulties, uncertainty, and inevitable setbacks. It is the deep, inner fire that fuels our efforts, driving us to pursue our dreams when the journey becomes tough or when external rewards seem far out of reach. Without passion, the pursuit of purpose can feel like a series of monotonous tasks, each step harder to take. It is passion that transforms effort into meaning and challenges into growth opportunities. When you are passionate about something, your actions become more than just necessary steps to achieve an end goal. They become expressions of your deepest desires and values. Passion transcends mere motivation. It is the energy that courses through your mind, body, and soul, invigorating everything you do. Passion is not something that can be forced, nor is it a fleeting feeling that fades once things get hard. True passion is born from understanding the why behind your purpose, from aligning your dreams with your core values, and from finding meaning in the pursuit itself. However, passion is not always a constant, unchanging force. It ebbs and flows, particularly when you encounter obstacles or when the road becomes less clear. In those moments, it can be tempting to stop, to abandon the pursuit, or to seek a new direction altogether. But understanding how to sustain passion during these times is crucial. Passion is not something that burns brightly and then disappears. It can be stoked and rekindled. It requires care, attention, and the ability to stay connected to the larger vision, especially when things seem overwhelming. To fuel passion when motivation wanes, it is important to reconnect with the purpose that sparked it in the first place. When we remember the deeper reasons behind our goals, whether it's the impact we want to have on the world, the person we hope to become, or the legacy we wish to leave, our passion can be reignited. Reaffirming our why strengthens our commitment and gives us a renewed sense of direction. This deep connection to purpose allows us to weather the moments when motivation is low, providing the internal drive needed to keep moving forward. Passion thrives when it is nourished by small victories and tangible progress. Every step, no matter how small, reinforces the connection between effort and achievement. In this way, passion becomes a cycle. Each success, no matter how insignificant it may seem in the moment, fuels the fire to pursue the next step. Over time, as you see the cumulative effect of your actions, the connection between passion and progress grows stronger, creating a lasting bond that keeps you moving forward. Another way to sustain passion is by cultivating a supportive environment. Surrounding yourself with people who share your values, who inspire you, and who support your journey can help keep your enthusiasm high. Collaboration, encouragement, and shared vision can reignite passion when it starts to dwindle. Sometimes, simply being in the presence of others who are deeply passionate about their own pursuits can serve as a powerful reminder of why you started and reignite the flame of your own passion. Finally, it's important to acknowledge that passion does not need to be all-consuming at every moment. Passion can sometimes take quieter forms, where its energy is felt in the subtleties of perseverance and resilience. Recognizing that passion is not always about dramatic bursts of inspiration can help you appreciate its quieter, more steady presence. Even in periods of slow or steady progress, passion is still at work, building the momentum that will one day lead to the next breakthrough. Chapter 10. Building a support system for success. Success is rarely achieved in isolation. While personal ambition and self-reliance are valuable traits, the path to lasting achievement is often paved with the support of others. Surrounding yourself with the right people can make all the difference in how you approach your goals, the speed with which you make progress, and the resilience you maintain when challenges arise. The first key to building a support system is to identify those who genuinely align with your values and purpose. These individuals are more than just casual acquaintances or those who share your interests. They are people who understand what drives you, who respect your journey, and who believe in your ability to succeed. Their support is not just about offering a cheer when you succeed, but also about challenging you to push beyond your limits and encouraging you when you falter. True support comes from people who see your potential even when you can't see it yourself and who are willing to provide constructive feedback rather than empty praise. A strong support system serves as a mirror, reflecting back to you your strengths, your potential, and your blind spots. Having people who can offer honest feedback is essential, especially when you're navigating uncharted territory or making critical decisions. These people don't just tell you what you want to hear, they tell you what you need to hear, which sometimes means delivering difficult truths. Without honest feedback, it's easy to get stuck in self-deception or to develop blind spots that could derail progress. The right support system will help you course correct when needed, pointing out flaws or weaknesses with the intention of helping you grow. Equally important is the ability of your support system to challenge you. It's easy to become complacent, especially after early successes or when things seem to be going well. However, true progress comes from pushing yourself beyond your comfort zone, and that requires people who are not afraid to challenge you. A well-rounded support system will encourage you to take risks, face your fears, and reach for goals that seem beyond your grasp. They will remind you that growth occurs when you step into discomfort and that every challenge is an opportunity to strengthen your skills, resolve, and character. There is also great value in having people who can act as mentors or role models. These individuals have often walked the path before you and can offer invaluable wisdom based on their experiences. They have faced similar challenges and understand the nuances of the journey you're on. Their guidance can save you time, energy, and frustration, and their example can serve as a beacon of what's possible when you commit to your goals. Beyond mentors and challengers, your support system should also include those who provide emotional strength. Life is unpredictable, and there will be moments when things don't go according to plan, when failure feels imminent, or when external circumstances seem overwhelming. During these times, you need people who can offer not only practical advice, but also emotional encouragement. These individuals help you hold on to hope, maintain perspective, and keep moving forward even when the road is tough. The most effective support systems are reciprocal. They thrive on mutual respect and give and take. While it's important to receive support, it's equally important to offer it to others. Building relationships based on trust and genuine care means that when the roles are reversed, you're there to offer encouragement, advice, and a listening ear. This sense of reciprocity creates a strong, reliable foundation that ensures both parties are invested in one another's success. Your support system can also be diverse, encompassing a range of people from different walks of life, backgrounds, and experiences. Diversity of thought and perspective is critical because it challenges you to expand your own thinking and prevents you from becoming too insular in your approach. The more varied your support network, the broader your understanding of the world and your opportunities for growth become. Finally, as you build your support system, remember that it's not about quantity, but quality. A few key people who truly understand you, support your goals, and challenge you to become better are far more valuable than a wide circle of acquaintances who do not add depth to your journey. Whether it's family, friends, mentors, colleagues, or even a community of like-minded individuals, the right support system can be the catalyst for lasting success, providing you with the resources, encouragement, and challenges needed to achieve your dreams. Chapter 11. Decisions that propel you forward. Every day, you are faced with a multitude of decisions. Some are small and seemingly insignificant, while others have the power to shape the very course of your life. When you are working toward a dream, a vision, or a purpose, the choices you make act as the driving force that either propels you forward or leads you astray. The key is to understand how to make decisions that align with your long-term goals, those that will move you toward your vision and away from the distractions that can easily sidetrack you. The first step in making decisions that move you forward is clarity. Without a clear understanding of where you want to go, it's difficult to determine which choices will bring you closer to your destination. It's like trying to navigate through unfamiliar terrain without a map or compass. You might get somewhere, but it may not be where you intended to go. A deep understanding of your purpose, values, and ultimate vision acts as your compass, helping you determine which decisions will align with your goals and which ones will simply divert your energy in the wrong direction. Sometimes, the hardest part of decision-making is distinguishing between what feels good in the moment and what is good for your long-term success. Instant gratification can be a powerful motivator, tempting you to make choices that offer short-term rewards. But the decisions that truly propel you forward are often those that require sacrifice, delayed gratification, and discipline. These decisions might not feel easy, but they are the ones that keep you moving in the direction of your dreams. This is where self-awareness becomes crucial. You need to be able to recognize when a decision is rooted in impulse rather than alignment with your deeper purpose. The power of momentum cannot be understated. The choices you make today set the stage for the next set of decisions you will face. One wise decision leads to another, and before you know it, you are building a series of aligned actions that compound and carry you closer to your goals. But when you make decisions that are misaligned with your purpose, it can create inertia, causing you to lose traction. It's easy to get stuck in cycles of indecision or to find yourself continuously revisiting the same dead ends. To keep moving forward, it is critical to be intentional about your choices and to make sure each decision is a step in the direction of where you want to be. Sometimes, though, it is not a matter of choosing between two equally good paths, but rather between a path that promises short-term ease and one that demands hard work and persistence. This is where the strength of your resolve will be tested. It's easy to choose the path of least resistance, but real growth occurs when you push through difficulty and take on challenges that stretch your limits. Each choice that pushes you beyond your comfort zone is an opportunity to build resilience and sharpen your skills. The decisions that propel you forward are those that challenge you to become the best version of yourself. There is also a danger in trying to control every aspect of your journey. Not all decisions will be clear-cut, and not all paths will be linear. There will be times when you don't have all the information, when the future is uncertain, or when the right decision feels like a leap into the unknown. This is where trust in yourself and your ability to handle the challenges that arise is essential. Sometimes, forward movement requires you to make decisions even when the outcome is uncertain, trusting that the process will reveal what you need to learn and how you need to grow. Equally important is learning how to say no. Every decision has consequences, and every choice you make requires an investment of your time, energy, and resources. Not every opportunity is worth pursuing. There will be times when the best decision you can make is to turn down a seemingly attractive opportunity because it doesn't align with your ultimate vision. Saying no is an act of discipline and clarity, recognizing that not every path will lead you where you want to go. It's easy to become distracted by opportunities that don't truly serve your greater purpose, but every moment spent on a misaligned path is time you could have spent moving forward toward your dreams. Some decisions also require a willingness to take risks. There's an inherent tension between playing it safe and stepping into the unknown. However, the biggest leaps often come with the highest rewards. Learning how to assess risk, embrace uncertainty, and still make bold decisions is a key skill for anyone striving to move toward their dreams. Risk doesn't always mean reckless abandon. It can simply mean the courage to take action despite the unknowns, to step forward with faith that the decision you're making will serve your growth in the long run. At times, it's essential to remember that not all decisions will be perfect, and that's okay. Perfectionism can be paralyzing, keeping you from moving forward at all. The willingness to make imperfect decisions, knowing that you can adapt and adjust as needed, propels you far more than waiting for the perfect moment that may never come. The key is not to be afraid of making decisions that don't lead to an immediate outcome, but to keep making choices with confidence, knowing that forward movement itself is the key to growth. Your decisions, when made with purpose and intention, create a trajectory for your life. The path you're on today is the result of the decisions you made yesterday. Every choice, no matter how small, adds up to create the momentum that propels you toward your dreams. The power is in your hands to shape your future through the decisions you make today. Chapter 12. The balance between patience and persistence. There is a quiet power in the tension between patience and persistence. One asks you to wait, to trust the process, while the other pushes you to keep moving, even when the path ahead seems unclear. Mastering this balance is one of the most profound challenges you will face as you pursue your dreams. It is easy to lean too far in one direction, to wait too long for the perfect moment, or to push too hard without giving things time to unfold. Understanding when to be patient and when to persist can make the difference between achieving your dreams and letting them slip away. Patience, in its true form, is not simply about waiting. It is about waiting with purpose, knowing that time is your ally when it is used wisely. It is about recognizing that some things require time to come together. Growth, whether personal or professional, doesn't happen overnight. The best things in life are often the ones that take time to nurture. Like a plant that needs sunlight, water, and care to grow, your vision requires the right conditions to develop into something real and sustainable. The decision to wait, when appropriate, means trusting that the effort you've already put in will eventually pay off. But patience is not passive. It is an active state of awareness, a state in which you are continually preparing yourself and your environment for what's to come. However, patience does not mean inaction. In fact, often the greatest test of patience comes when there is a tendency to move too quickly, to rush through the process in an attempt to seize the results without allowing the necessary work to be done. The mistake is in believing that waiting is the same as doing nothing. True patience involves preparation, learning, and staying aligned with your purpose, even when the outcomes are not immediate. It is the quiet work, the subtle shifts, the moments when you are refining your skills or adjusting your plans in silence, unseen by others. Those moments are the quiet foundation of your success. On the other side, persistence calls you to action, even in the face of uncertainty. It urges you to push through the discomfort, to keep going when the end is not yet in sight. This is the force that makes you continue, even when the journey is long, when obstacles seem insurmountable, and when you are tempted to give up. Persistence is a muscle, one that must be strengthened with every setback you overcome, every challenge you face. It is the driving energy behind everything great ever accomplished. Without persistence, no progress would ever be made. Yet, persistence alone is not always enough. It must be tempered with wisdom and a deep understanding of when to keep going and when to pause. The key lies in the intersection of these two forces. Too much patience can lead to complacency. It can make you believe that things will unfold on their own without the necessary effort. Too much persistence without enough patience, on the other hand, can lead to burnout and frustration. It can cause you to force things that are not yet ready to be realized. There's a delicate art to knowing when to keep pushing and when to step back, recalibrate, and allow space for things to unfold. The most successful people understand this balance. They know when to put in the work, even when results are not immediately visible, and when to take a step back and trust that the process is still happening. Persistence, in this sense, doesn't mean relentless, unchecked action. It means consistent, focused effort that is directed toward a meaningful goal, without losing sight of the larger picture. It's about doing what needs to be done, even when there's no immediate payoff, because you trust that the work will eventually bear fruit. Sometimes, the right moment to act comes only after a period of waiting. Patience allows you to be in the right place at the right time. It allows you to gather the knowledge and resources you need to act decisively when the opportunity arises. In contrast, persistence helps you recognize those opportunities, make the necessary moves, and navigate through the discomfort of the unknown. The rhythm between patience and persistence is something that must be felt and understood. It is not always a conscious choice, but a natural flow that emerges when you trust yourself and the process. It requires deep self-awareness, the courage to act when the moment calls for it, and the wisdom to step back when needed. Balancing the two allows you to honor the pace of your journey, to trust that you are making progress even when it's not immediately visible, and to push forward when the time is right. True mastery comes from the ability to adjust this balance dynamically, to know when to pause and when to push forward. As you progress along your path, the challenges you face will shift, and so too will your need for patience or persistence. But the ability to understand this dynamic and move with it, rather than against it, will create a rhythm that propels you steadily forward toward your dreams. Chapter 13. Living with Intention Every Day. Living with intention is not a fleeting decision or an occasional focus. It is a way of being. It is a commitment to every moment, to ensuring that each action you take, no matter how small, is aligned with your higher purpose. This requires a level of mindfulness and awareness that many overlook in the rush of daily life. It is about recognizing that your days are filled with countless opportunities to either move toward your dreams or away from them. The key is to consciously choose, time and time again, to act in ways that are aligned with your values, your vision, and your ultimate aspirations. Most people operate on autopilot, reacting to situations, fulfilling obligations, and getting caught in the cycle of doing without reflection. They are pulled by the currents of external demands and distractions, often finding themselves adrift, wondering how they ended up far from their original course. To live with intention is to take full responsibility for the direction of your life, not as a passive participant, but as the creator of your own path. It means resisting the pull of unexamined routines and automatic responses, and choosing instead to act in ways that are deliberate, purposeful, and connected to your deepest goals. When you choose to live intentionally, your day-to-day actions are no longer isolated incidents, but a powerful series of steps leading you closer to who you want to become. Your habits, the way you speak to others, the way you spend your time, all become reflections of your deeper values. Each action becomes a deliberate contribution to the life you are designing. Intentional living means acting with clarity and direction, with a profound understanding of the impact that your choices have, not just on yourself, but on everyone and everything around you. Living with intention does not require perfection. It does not mean that every moment must be ideal, or that you must always know exactly what to do. In fact, it is often through moments of uncertainty and imperfection that the power of intentional living shines the brightest. The key is the consistent alignment between your actions and your purpose. It is the refusal to drift along aimlessly, even when distractions arise or when life throws unexpected challenges your way. To live intentionally is to always return to your purpose, even in moments of struggle or doubt. The power of intention lies in its cumulative effect. Small, intentional choices build upon each other, slowly but steadily shaping your life into something that is deeply satisfying. Over time, these choices create a life that feels coherent, unified, and aligned with your truest self. Each day you spend intentionally is a step closer to the life you have imagined, and the fulfillment that comes from living in harmony with your values becomes a natural byproduct of this practice. This practice requires awareness, the ability to see beyond the immediate distractions of the moment, and a commitment to your vision. It demands that you make choices with purpose, whether it is choosing to spend time with people who uplift you, dedicating time to personal growth, or taking steps toward the larger goals you've set. It's about remembering that every moment is an opportunity to reaffirm your path. The question is not whether you have time or the resources. The question is whether you will consistently choose to make the most of the time you have. At the core of living intentionally is the understanding that fulfillment comes not from waiting for the perfect circumstances, but from making the most of each moment as it comes. It is about seeing the inherent potential in every day, every conversation, and every task, no matter how ordinary it may seem. By living with intention, you honor your purpose in both the big moments and the small ones, and in doing so, you create a life that is as fulfilling as it is meaningful. Living intentionally also requires discipline to stay focused, discipline to remain true to your vision, and discipline to consistently choose what serves you best. It is easy to become distracted by the noise of life or the urgency of immediate demands. But living with intention means knowing what is important and holding yourself accountable to those priorities. It's about making deliberate choices even when the easier or more comfortable path beckons. The rewards of intentional living are immeasurable. When you live with purpose, your actions have a ripple effect. They inspire others, they create momentum, and they bring you into deeper alignment with the life you want to create. Living intentionally means having the courage to shape your world rather than letting it shape you. It means stepping into your fullest potential every day and making choices that reflect who you truly are. Each choice, however small, becomes part of the larger story of your life, one that is rich with meaning and purpose. This is the essence of fulfillment. Not waiting for life to offer you the perfect opportunities, but creating those opportunities with every conscious step you take. It is a practice that requires patience, self-reflection, and a commitment to living authentically. It's the continuous act of aligning your actions with your deepest aspirations, shaping a life that resonates with purpose and leaves a lasting impact. Chapter 14. Celebrating milestones and reflecting on growth. Milestones are more than just markers along the way. They are evidence of your perseverance, your ability to overcome obstacles, and your commitment to the path you've chosen. These moments of achievement are not only a reflection of the work you've put in, but also a reminder of the transformative power of consistency and focus. Every time you reach a milestone, whether big or small, you are invited to pause, to recognize the growth that has occurred, and to appreciate the steps that have brought you closer to your vision. The process of celebrating milestones goes beyond simply acknowledging that you've reached a particular point. It's about creating space to truly recognize the significance of what you've accomplished. Often, we become so fixated on the next goal, the next achievement, that we fail to stop and appreciate how far we've come. This tendency can lead to burnout and a sense of perpetual striving without fulfillment. In truth, milestones are an opportunity to reconnect with the deeper purpose behind your work and the reasons you began this journey in the first place. By celebrating these achievements, you not only honor your past efforts, but also cultivate a sense of gratitude that propels you forward with renewed energy and clarity. The power of celebration lies in its ability to fuel further growth. Acknowledging what you've achieved builds momentum, strengthens your belief in your capabilities, and reinforces your commitment to the journey. Every milestone, whether it is a completed project, a personal breakthrough, or a goal reached, adds to the foundation of your self-confidence. The act of reflection that accompanies celebration deepens this sense of accomplishment, allowing you to see the process more holistically. It provides the opportunity to recognize patterns, lessons, and insights that may have been overlooked in the rush toward the next goal. However, it is not enough to simply celebrate the milestone itself. True growth comes from the ability to look back and examine what has been learned along the way. Each step you've taken, each decision, each challenge has contributed to shaping who you are becoming. In reflecting on your progress, you gain valuable insights into your own strengths, weaknesses, and preferences. You uncover the areas where you excel and the aspects where improvement is still needed. This reflection is vital, for it not only informs future decisions, but also reinforces the belief that each moment of growth, no matter how small, is significant. Acknowledging your achievements with intention allows you to shift your focus from the external validation of success to the internal satisfaction of progress. It's easy to get caught up in the race to achieve more, but when you pause to reflect, you acknowledge the intrinsic value of your journey. It's not just about the results, it's about how you have transformed, the lessons learned, and the ways you have grown through both triumphs and failures. Success is not merely a destination, but a process of continuous evolution. Celebrating milestones also serves as a reminder that you are not in this alone. Each achievement is not only a testament to your hard work, but to the support of others along the way. Whether it's the people who have mentored you, the friends who have encouraged you, or the communities that have stood beside you, milestones are often collective victories. This acknowledgement of the contributions of others reinforces the importance of surrounding yourself with a strong, supportive network. The recognition that others have played a role in your growth nurtures a sense of humility and gratitude that strengthens your relationships and further fuels your drive to continue. The value of celebrating milestones lies in its capacity to elevate the journey itself. Too often, the focus is on the end goal, on what happens once you achieve the final success. But life is not about waiting for one moment of completion. Each milestone, each small victory, is a step toward something greater. By celebrating regularly, you train your mind to focus on the positive aspects of your journey and to recognize the significance of your everyday efforts. These celebrations become the fuel that propels you forward, creating a cycle of growth, reflection, and renewed purpose. Furthermore, the reflection that comes with celebrating achievements encourages you to reassess your goals and redefine your vision. As you observe the patterns and lessons from your past successes, you may realize that your objectives are evolving. What once seemed important may no longer resonate with your current self. This is not a sign of failure, but a reflection of your growth. The journey of self-discovery often leads to new perspectives and a deeper understanding of what truly matters. Celebrating milestones allows you to assess not only where you have been, but also where you are going, ensuring that your next steps are aligned with your most authentic aspirations. In the process of celebrating and reflecting, you begin to understand that progress is not linear. There are ups and downs, triumphs and setbacks, but each part of the journey is essential. The key is to remain present in each moment and to recognize that growth happens on many levels. Sometimes, the most profound shifts come from the quiet moments of introspection or from overcoming challenges that initially seemed insurmountable. As you reflect on your growth, you also cultivate resilience. You build the emotional and mental strength to face future challenges with the confidence that you have faced adversity before and emerged stronger. The milestones you celebrate today are the stepping stones that will carry you into tomorrow, providing both the motivation and the wisdom needed to continue your journey. By embracing the value of celebrating milestones and reflecting on your growth, you transform every achievement into an opportunity for deeper insight, gratitude, and forward momentum. These moments are not merely markers of success, but powerful tools that help shape the path ahead, fueling your ongoing pursuit of purpose and fulfillment. Chapter 15. Embodying your purpose in the world. When purpose transcends thought and becomes an integral part of your daily life, it transforms everything around you. Purpose is not merely something to be pursued as a distant goal or a concept to be understood. It is a living, breathing force that infuses your actions, shapes your interactions, and dictates the very essence of how you show up in the world. Embodying your purpose means aligning every choice, behavior, and relationship with the deeper motivations that drive you. It is this alignment that allows you to live authentically and ensures that your success becomes a natural outgrowth of your true self. The process of embodying purpose is not something that happens overnight. It is an ongoing commitment to living in harmony with your core values and vision. Every day offers an opportunity to deepen this connection, to demonstrate through your actions who you truly are and what you stand for. It requires a willingness to bring consistency between what you believe and what you do, knowing that every moment of integrity strengthens your relationship with your purpose and with the world around you. Purpose, when fully embodied, leaves a lasting imprint on everything you touch. It influences how you interact with others, how you navigate challenges, and how you make decisions. It becomes a guiding light, directing you toward the actions that will have the most meaningful impact, not just for yourself but for the world at large. This is why embodying your purpose requires more than simply thinking about what you want to achieve. It requires a radical shift in how you perceive yourself and your role in the world, making each action a reflection of your highest potential. In living your purpose, you are not acting from a place of obligation or external validation. Instead, you are responding to an inner call that has always existed within you. The power of this call is in its ability to create authenticity in everything you do. It encourages you to let go of the distractions and detours that take you away from what truly matters, bringing you into alignment with your most meaningful goals. As you move through the world, the clarity of your purpose ensures that your actions are intentional, grounded in values that transcend transient desires. One of the most profound aspects of embodying purpose is the authenticity it fosters. When you act from a place of purpose, there is no need for pretense or force. Your decisions flow naturally, guided by a deep sense of conviction. This authenticity resonates with others, creating connections that are grounded in trust and mutual respect. People are drawn to those who live with purpose because they sense the certainty and integrity behind every word and action. In embodying your purpose, you become a model for others, inspiring them to live with intention and meaning in their own lives. This sense of authenticity also deepens your ability to contribute to the world in meaningful ways. Your purpose is not just about personal success. It is about creating value, forging connections, and leaving a positive impact on those you encounter. Whether in the form of your work, your relationships, or your communities, the power of embodying purpose radiates outward, shaping the lives of others. As you step into the world with your purpose at the forefront, you create ripple effects that extend far beyond your immediate circle. The authenticity of your actions carries weight, influencing and inspiring others to discover and live their own purposes. However, embodying purpose also means staying true to it in the face of adversity. There will be moments when external pressures tempt you to compromise or deviate from your path. In these moments, your purpose becomes both your anchor and your guide. The challenges that arise are not roadblocks to your success. They are opportunities to demonstrate the strength of your commitment. Staying grounded in your purpose helps you maintain clarity and resilience, making it easier to weather storms and continue moving forward. Your purpose acts as a reminder of the bigger picture, giving you the courage to stay true to your vision even in the most difficult of times. It is important to remember that purpose is not a static destination, but a dynamic journey. As you continue to embody your purpose, it will evolve and grow with you. What begins as a simple intention may expand and deepen as you experience new aspects of yourself and the world. This fluidity ensures that your purpose remains relevant, alive, and impactful throughout your life. By embracing this continuous evolution, you allow your purpose to keep guiding you toward ever greater expressions of your potential. To live with purpose is to live deliberately. It is a conscious decision to engage with life in a way that reflects your values and aspirations. This decision requires self-awareness, courage, and a willingness to be vulnerable. For living purposefully often means stepping outside of comfort zones and challenging the status quo. But the rewards are immeasurable. When you are fully embodied in your purpose, every action, relationship, and moment becomes infused with meaning. Success is no longer something to be pursued in the future. It becomes the product of living authentically, with purpose, in the present. In every encounter, in every project, and in every moment, you have the opportunity to bring your purpose to life. Each small action compounds to create a larger, more profound impact. You become a beacon of clarity and vision, showing others the power of living aligned with one's true calling. The path ahead may not always be clear or easy, but as you live your purpose each day, you pave the way for a future where success is not just a goal to be achieved, but a reflection of who you are becoming. Chapter 16. Final Thoughts. The Power of Ongoing Transformation. Purpose, when understood as a journey rather than a destination, takes on a new depth. It becomes less about reaching an endpoint and more about how you evolve along the way. As you progress, your sense of purpose will expand and refine itself, just as you will continue to grow, adapt, and reimagine what is possible. Viewing purpose in this dynamic light allows you to embrace the fullness of life and work, understanding that each step you take is not just about achieving something external, but about the internal transformation that comes with it. Every milestone you encounter becomes a moment to reflect, not just on what you've accomplished, but on how those accomplishments have shaped you. The pursuit of purpose is never linear. It's a process of experimentation, learning, and adjusting, of shedding old beliefs and embracing new understandings. When you see your journey as a continual unfolding, setbacks become a natural part of the flow, teaching you more about your resilience, adaptability, and deeper capacity for growth. Instead of fearing failure, you start to see it as an essential teacher in the evolution of your purpose. The more you are willing to experiment, take risks, and push beyond your comfort zones, the more you grow, not just in skill or experience, but in the very essence of who you are. The key to ongoing transformation lies in a mindset of perpetual curiosity. When you remain curious about yourself, your passions, and your purpose, you allow yourself the freedom to shift when needed. No experience, no matter how challenging or triumphant, is ever final. Each stage of the journey serves to inform the next, offering you wisdom that guides your decisions and actions. By viewing your purpose through this lens, you release the pressure of achieving perfection or following a strict blueprint. Instead, you embrace the fluidity and flexibility that come with seeing purpose as a living, breathing part of your life. The growth that comes from embracing transformation is not always obvious in the moment. Often, the most profound shifts occur quietly, beneath the surface. As you move forward, you'll find that your values, beliefs, and goals are subtly evolving. These shifts don't indicate failure. They reflect the deepening of your understanding and your connection to your true purpose. Each change becomes a signal that you're progressing in alignment with your inner self, discovering new ways to engage with the world and your dreams. A significant part of ongoing transformation is learning to detach from rigid expectations. Life rarely follows a predictable path, and while a sense of direction is essential, it's the willingness to release control over every outcome that gives you the freedom to grow. When you stop clinging to fixed ideas of what success should look like, you open yourself up to a greater variety of experiences. These experiences, even if they seem tangential or unrelated to your original goals, are often the ones that reshape your understanding of purpose. Each new encounter or challenge adds another layer to your purpose, enriching its complexity and relevance. In embracing ongoing transformation, you also begin to understand the interconnection between purpose and the larger world. Your journey is not a solitary one, but part of the intricate web of experiences, people, and events that shape your life. As you evolve, so too does the world around you. The more fully you step into your authentic self, the more your presence resonates with others, inspiring them to reflect on their own paths. This shared growth creates a ripple effect, where each person's transformation contributes to the collective momentum of positive change. Through this interconnectedness, you start to see that your purpose is not just about your personal achievement, but about contributing to something much greater than yourself. Purpose, therefore, becomes a dynamic exchange between your internal world and the external one. It's not just something to be attained. It's something to be lived, shared, and experienced in collaboration with others. The ongoing nature of purpose allows you to contribute to society, your community, and your relationships in ways that constantly renew your sense of meaning. It invites you to be present, flexible, and engaged, always aware that your life's purpose is not a one-time declaration, but a lifelong exploration. As you continue to grow, so too will your capacity to contribute. Your evolving purpose will guide you toward new endeavors, new collaborations, and new ways to use your unique gifts. It is through these expansions, whether they happen in your career, personal life, or creative pursuits, that you begin to see the true breadth of your potential. The more you allow yourself to evolve, the more expansive your purpose becomes, reaching into areas of your life that you may never have anticipated. By remaining open to transformation, you continue to deepen your connection to yourself and the world, creating an ever-growing, ever-expanding ripple of influence and inspiration. Thus, purpose is not something to be completed or achieved. It is an ongoing unfolding. It asks you to keep discovering, refining, and evolving. Every day, you are presented with the opportunity to reshape your purpose, to realign with your core values, and to step into new versions of yourself. This ongoing transformation becomes the foundation for a life lived with intention, authenticity, and fulfillment. As you grow, so does the impact of your purpose, which becomes richer, more nuanced, and more powerful with every step you take. Conclusion. As you close the final chapter, it's important to remember that the journey towards living with purpose is never truly complete. It's a process that evolves with every decision, every challenge, and every moment of growth. Throughout this journey, you've learned that purpose isn't a fixed destination, but a dynamic force that drives, shapes, and refines you. It's a living, breathing entity that grows alongside you, guiding your choices and actions in ways that bring clarity, fulfillment, and meaning to your life. Purpose, as you've come to understand, isn't something you simply find. It's something you continuously create and discover as you reflect on your values, passions, and dreams. It's something that asks for your active participation, your willingness to adapt and shift, and your readiness to embrace change. The road to fulfillment requires more than just setting goals. It requires that you step into your own potential, be brave in the face of uncertainty, and trust in your ability to navigate the ever-changing landscape of life. As you move forward, remember that the power of transformation lies in your hands. Every small action, every choice you make, and every setback you face is part of the larger process of aligning your life with your deepest purpose. It's not about perfection or having all the answers, but about staying committed to the journey, continually refining and redefining your path as you grow. The world is full of distractions, challenges, and competing demands, but by embodying your purpose, you'll find clarity amidst the noise. The more authentically you live, the more you contribute to the world in a meaningful and lasting way. The purpose you carry will not only shape your life but will ripple out, inspiring others to find and live their own purpose with the same intention and passion. The future is always unfolding, and your purpose is an integral part of it. As you continue on this path, may you remember that each step is a reflection of your commitment to growth, to living with intention, and to creating a life that resonates with your true self. Your purpose is not just about what you do, it's about who you are becoming, and in every moment of your ongoing transformation, you have the power to shape the life you've always dreamed of. The journey does not end here, it is only just beginning.